Hey, what's up guys? It's Gothalion and welcome back to Destiny. Today I want to talk to you about the special weapon change, Crimson Days and Crimson Doubles, how I feel about this event, and the changes that have rolled out this week. So to start off, Crimson Days to me felt a little bit lackluster even in comparison to the Halloween event that was back in October. The bounties that you get from Lord Shaxx in the overall quest don't seem to roll over, so they are weekly quests, meaning that there's not something to do to log in daily for Crimson Days, and I feel like this is a big mistake. The special shells that you get from Crimson Days and the shaders are based off of RNG from doing Crimson Doubles. I wish there was a way to purchase these from Shaxx or something, because the drop rates on these shells are pretty damn low, let alone getting a 320 shell. I just wanted to get a chocolate shell or a red shell just to have, so hopefully I'll get lucky enough before the event ends next Monday night. So the drop rates are kind of garbage, and there's not an easier way to access the shells themselves and the rewards. The shaders do seem like they drop a little bit easier. There's 2 shaders, and they seem pretty easy to get out of Crimson Doubles. So let's move on to Crimson Doubles and how I feel about the mode. I think the mode is fun. I like 2v2, and Elimination's probably my favorite game mode. So I had a lot of fun doing Crimson Doubles. The main issue, I think, with the playlist right now is that it's still based on skill-based matchmaking, and the new connection-based matchmaking heavier settings haven't been rolled out to the playlist. As far as I know, I believe they said in This Week at Bungie last week, which is a mouthful, that they would be rolling out the changes to that playlist, or trying to, before the end of the event. So that kind of baffles me as to why this supposed to be casual event was so heavy on the skill-based matchmaking. I have run into quite a few terrible connections while playing. One dude took a shoulder charge and 4 melees to the face and did not die, and then I died, and then he died. It's pretty interesting. So that's my main issue with the playlist itself, is the not focus on connection-based matchmaking, as it is supposed to be more of a casual thing. Bring in your sweetheart and play, but if you're a good player, then they go off of your skill-based matchmaking, and it ended up hurts the experience of the other person, at least at the time of this video. So I like the overall setting of it. The buff you get from Crimson Doubles is a lot of fun. The Broken Hearted buff is pretty cool. I dig that a lot. Makes you feel like Goku. You run around. You definitely feel like you're trying to take down someone superpowered when you run up and you kill their partner. So timing the killing of the partners helps a lot, or at least setting up a shot on the 2 of them. I had a lot of fun playing with friends and followers for Crimson Doubles. So the overall playlist and mode, I dig. I like it. But let's talk about special ammo and how the change to special ammo feels convoluted. So in this week's patch, all playlists 3v3 and lower are going to be affected by, you're not going to spawn in with special ammo anymore. And that kind of got me thinking that people are going to have workarounds, specifically because sidearms spawn in with special ammo, and they're only special that does. But because of this, when you die, kill yourself, or between rounds and switch to another special, you then have ammo. So then you can negate and work around this change. Same goes with the icebreaker. You can start regenning ammo immediately. If you're in the 316 plus range and you use the icebreaker inside of Trials of Osiris, you should still be around 300 light, which is definitely workable. Or you could just regen a little bit, kill yourself, have your teammate revive you, and change your weapon while you're dead. That way you maintain ammo. This also just slows down the first round, I think, unnecessarily. Or you just have people pushing with firebolt grenades like crazy while you're trying to get yourself together with your primaries. I think their goal was to get some more focus on primaries, but from my experience, I've ran into more people trying to work around the problem rather than solve it by using their primary. The invective is less of an issue, as it does have a pretty long timer on its weapon regen. I think it's somewhere in the range of like 28 seconds or something. It takes almost as long as the boxes of special ammo themselves, so invective users really aren't getting that big of a leg up outside of being able to regen their ammo when they're away from the box itself. But icebreaker and the sidearm the sidearm exploit definitely work quite well, in fact. So I don't really see a point to this outside of it just unnecessarily changing the flow of trials and other 3v2 playlists. So I'm not a big fan of the change to special ammo, and I hope they decide to reverse it or modify it so people can't use these workarounds. If you actually truly want to make us use our primaries in round 1 or at the beginning and not create a snowball effect, because that's something else I saw as a complete snowball of who got special ammo first, which encourages these other workarounds so you don't absolutely get trounced by snipers. Maybe just lock out special weapons until round 2 or something, like actually put some work into it. And that's about it, man. So overall, I'd give the event like a 6, like a 6 out of 10. The event itself is butts. The playlist itself is fun for me. I think it's fun. If you don't think it's fun, that's cool, whatever. But I enjoyed Crimson Doubles as a mode, and the change to special ammo just feels pointless, and I hope they reverse it because it seems silly. But other than that, yeah, that's about it, man. Crimson Days, Crimson Days, Crimson Days. These events need something else, and I think it's substantial DLC. On their own, these events fall flat, but I believe if these events also were happening alongside substantial DLC, I think they would be fun little nuggets for the community. But right now, since they are our main meal, we are left famished, and it's not enough. And we gotta know what's next sooner than later. Is really getting silly. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all back inside of Destiny.